Hello, welcome to my channel. Here is day 2 of Metatron 21-day meditation challenge. This is from The Path to Hearing Angels and Guides by Debbra Lupien, and this is what it's based upon. I want to say before I start here that this morning, after I finished the meditation and I was, getting ready to do the video, I kept getting messages. I don't know if this has happened with other people who have done this meditation challenge, but I am getting messages even after the meditation has ended and I've said the closing prayer. So something's going on and it's really great. And so I'm really, really happy about that. But at any rate, I want to get started on today's meditation, and there's a lot here. And there's going to be some unpacking going on, and there's going to be some thoughts about it and stuff at the end of it. But yeah, I wanted to come on and tell you about today's meditation. It is day number 2. Today is January 31st, 2025. And here we go. I started out by saying good morning, and then I said, Metatron, are you here? And he says, of course I am. You don't need to ask me if I'm here. You feel it, do you not? I said, you mean that tingling sensation in my chest? He says, that is your chakra. Do you know this word? I've heard it, I said, with regard to balance. He said, yes, that is it. But there is more to it than you think. You are a spiritual being. That much you know. But it is not just about finding balance. It is about reaching into your soul's core, a core that holds all the information you seek. You see, all that you are spiritually resides in that core. You don't have to imagine yourself by a lake to access it. You can sit silently with your eyes wide open and still feel it. It is what makes a person be able to tell the future, a psychic who knows everything, exactly what will happen because they are in tune with that part of themselves. And I asked, could I do that? Could I be a psychic? And he says, in some ways, to some extent you are. You already are. You sense that something big is coming in the near future. Your guides have been literally screaming that. Yes, something big is coming. You doubted that after a certain date, but you must keep in mind that the universe does not operate on event standard time. It works on a universal time. That time does not lie in the human realm. It lies in the spiritual realm. Remember what I told you yesterday, that notion of time is completely irrelevant. That will happen, but in a timey-wimey way. You like that show. And I think that it is because it touches on many truths that you have yet to realize. The show is a fun way of talking about issues that society generally scoffs off as merely science fiction. Have you ever thought about your tastes in TV? You love angel shows like Highway to Heaven or Touched by an Angel. You were into stories about aliens like Starman and Cocoon, and to a lesser extent, E.T. These interests were not just a fly-by-night thing. Something inside of you felt drawn to these shows because they told you that hope lives, that there is something more factual about them than you believed at the time you were watching them. Shows, music, films, you've always loved the whimsical. The idea of escapism to you lies in the notion that hope is alive and peace is attainable, and that you and other like-minded people can find it. As you said a few days ago, the idea of like-minded people and attaining peace is a good thing. You will only find it when you look beyond your own back door. And I said, wait a minute, I don't understand. You said peace can be found within, but if I look beyond myself, how do I find it? I'm confused. Let me explain, he says. You are one with the universe. That means you are one with others. When you accept that you can see that inside yourself is not limited, Imagine yourself as a single drop of water. You fall from the sky like a drop of rain. That drop of rain mixes with other drops of rain, which are like other people. Each person is a drop, and then you come together and voila, you are one with others. Together you form a pond or a sea, and seeing that water around you, you create a lake and then an ocean, and finally a planet. A world so interwovenly connected that you understand that the needs of others become your needs, and so on and so forth. So don't limit it to you being an insignificant drop of water. See it as you being a part of a whole cosmic wonder who can make a difference for good. And I said, like the bishop that asked for mercy. And he said, yes, exactly. Her message rang out because it was truth. Sometimes speaking truth is hard, but when people have the courage, they do just that. Every time you share a story or an idea, you are doing that, showing strength and courage. I said, I love this. He says, you love truth, which is as it should be. And I said, thank you for talking to me. He said, do you have any questions? I said, no, you gave me a ton of things to think about. And then he says, then go forth and think about them. I want to know your conclusions. I said, okay, then I suppose I should head off, but I will think about them. He says, I know you will. And that was the end of the meditation. But after the meditation happened, I was getting dressed, getting ready, and suddenly I had other hits come to me. One of them being that my creativity is important and significant because in creating items through sewing or music or singing or what have you, that I am trying to connect with the Creator. And so there's a lot of things that are coming to me now, and I've been really, really trying to be open to them. And I hope that this will help others become open to them as well. There is, as I've often heard, there is really no wrong way to do this. This is a practice that can become as normal as getting up and tying your shoes or putting on a piece of jewelry. So I hope that this will help inspire others to try this and try meditating and try thinking about things that maybe you don't necessarily know the answers to, and yet the answers will come if the questions are asked in the right way. One of the things that I've noticed is that doing this, there's really no wrong way to do it. That meditation, there is no wrong, as I said in an earlier video, there is no real wrong way to do this, that people will do it and they will find answers that they otherwise may not find. So I wish you good luck with that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I think that this is turning into something really, really magnificent. And I hope that other people will find that connection too. And here's one drop of rain coming together with many drops of rain, and wishing you a wonderful day. And as always, namaste.